The World Congress of Families brings together leaders from more than 60 countries. We have someone at that gathering in Madrid who'll share how it's going. This is the CitizenLink Report. I'm Stuart Shepard, and you may notice I'm here on the set by myself, but we do have Yuri Mantilla, who handles international affairs for us and keeps track of those issues, and he is joining us live from Madrid. Hi, Yuri.
Hi, Stuart. Live from Madrid, here at the World Congress of Families. It is really amazing to be here with so many people from around the world, with people that believe in the same values as we do. There is around 2,000 people here in this conference from countries from Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Europe. Of course, the majority of them are from Spain, but it is really encouraging to see people with doctoral degrees, activists, religious leaders from diverse groups, Mormons, evangelical Christians, Catholics, Orthodox Christians from the Middle East, from the Russian Orthodox Church, people that, are here from all over the world.
Well, I want to get a sense from you what's being talked about there. What are the key topics that are being discussed?
Well, they are talking about the importance of the natural family. They are talking about how there is a very clear historical definition of marriage as the union between a man and a woman. They are talking about the importance of defending true human rights, like the right to life since the time of conception, the right to marriage as a union between a man and a woman, religious freedom. So the focus is on the concept of the natural family and the importance of engaging in the political process, in the social, cultural process, to restore the true understanding of the right to life, the right to marriage, the right to religious freedom, the right to family.
You mentioned the natural family. That's a term a lot of people may not be particularly familiar with. Describe for us how it's being talked about there. What do they say about the natural family?
Well, they are saying very clear that there is only one definition of marriage, naturally. Marriage is a union between a man and a woman. They are saying that the natural understanding of family is family as the foundation of society. Because of that, there is a rejection of moral relativism and the efforts to deconstruct the definition of the family. And this means that postmodernism is really something that, as you know, has had a great influence in Europe. And because it has had a great influence in Europe, it is time to restore the natural law definition of the family.
Now, we often talk about these issues in the context of the United States. When we think about our laws and where these issues are here, what do you see as the where marriage stands around the entire world? When people get together from Spain and Russia and all these other countries you mentioned, what do they think about family?
Well, many people are talking about President Barack Obama's statement in support of same-sex marriage. There is, a lot of concern about that, and they are saying, how this can be, and they are concerned about the impact that this can have in other countries. At the same time, people here are very committed to the pro-life, pro-family perspective. So they are very strong. They are prepared to fight for the definition of marriage as a union between a man and a woman. And many of the Europeans are not surprised, in a sense, because, as you know, European countries are very secular, very postmodern. So they already have suffered a lot of what we are witnessing in the United States. But then there are, leaders from Latin American countries, developing countries that are concerned about that. At the same time, there is a sense of unity here, that despite the fact that people here are from so many different regions, that we are one because we all believe in the natural law concepts of the family. We all believe in true human rights, the right to life, the right to family, the right to religious freedom.
This sounds like a silly question, but I want to get your response to it. Why is it important to bring people together literally from all around the world to talk about these issues? What's the benefit of that?
I think the benefit is that we are constructing a global movement, that we can help each other, that we can show solidarity with people that are right now fighting for the right to life and the right to family. And so this means that people know that they are not alone, that it's not only about, the fight for the marriage and the fight for the right to life in the United States. It's also about protecting the right to life, the right to family, the right to religious freedom in Uruguay or in Nicaragua or in Poland or in Africa, everywhere. So it is important to know that, God's truths are self-evident anywhere in the world. Marriage is, the union between a man and a woman anywhere. And when you have these people, they are, in one place, gives you a sense of empowerment. This gives us a sense that we have a global movement, and we have, people that believe in the same values and the same human rights as we do.
When everybody's done, when all the speeches are done and all the workshops and breakouts are done, and people head home from this, what would be a successful outcome? What would be the goal of the entire effort?
I think the first successful outcome is already here. The fact that you have around 2,000 people here, the fact that you have government officials, the fact that you have the media here, the fact that this is news in Spain is already a big success, because when you organize these big conferences, you never know what is going to happen. You never know whether 2,000 people are going to come or it's going to be only 300 people. So that's the first success, that, it is a great conference. There is already great result that is going to have an influence in Spain, is going to give a strength to the pro-life, pro-family movement in Spain. The second outcome, a successful outcome, is when people from here go to their countries with new books, new materials. As you can see, we have a stand of Focus on the Family. We are advertising the Truth Project in Spanish here, and we are giving resources away, so people can go back to their countries knowing they can have access to Proyecto La Verdad, the Truth Project. They can have access to other materials. People are meeting here, leading scholars on family values, leading scholars on sociology, on pro-life. And so they know that they can use those books, those papers, the research that, the leading research to support the claims of the pro-life, pro-family perspective.
All right, very good. It's great that you're there, Yuri, representing us, and we do appreciate your being in touch with all these folks from all over. I want to give you a moment before we go to show the booth. You said we have a booth there. Give us a look around. What have you got?
Okay, here is the booth of Focus on the Family, as you can see. And so we have volunteers, Spanish volunteers here that are helping us. Hello, everybody. So as you can see, they are helping us with our booth. It's one of the nicest booths in a very strategic place. And so we have people coming and asking about Focus on the Family, help us to expand our branding globally, and at the same time helps us to encourage people to continue to protect pro-life, pro-family values around the world.
All right. Well, Yuri, thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule while you're there. It's been great catching up with you.
Thank you, Stuart. And this is Yuri Mantilla live for CitizenLink from Madrid, Spain, from the World Congress of Families.
You sound like the real thing. Thank you, Yuri.
Thank you, Stuart.
All right. And thanks to all of you. Yeah, take care now. Thanks to all of you who watch this each week. We do appreciate hearing from you. You may always write to us at mail@citizenlink.com. We encourage you to pray for families literally around the world who care about the same issues that we do. Pray for their encouragement, for their strength as different governments make different decisions about marriage and family and life. Pray for their clarity and wisdom as they press these issues forward. And remember, stand tall and be heard.